I hope from this video I can educate somebody, but at the same time I'm not here to educate people because I really feel like you should know better. Like, you really should know. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a video about colorism. Something happened over the past week and it really made me want to talk about this topic because I definitely think that growing up as a dark-skinned girl, I definitely have had my journey and like come to love myself and my skin color and things like that, and I know that not everybody is there yet, so I felt like this was an important video. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my cell phone to read what happened and like what kind of sparked me making this video. I was talking to my sister on the phone and we were sending photos back and forth on Instagram, as you know, women do when they're talking to their friends. I mean, I don't know if other people do this, but this is what we do. And she sent me a picture of this really beautiful dark-skinned girl, and we were talking about how the girl was so beautiful, but how some black guys would never date a girl like this. That was not us being rude in any way. It was just our experience as a dark-skinned girl. We have seen a lot of discrimination towards darker skinned black women and how black men treat them. So this girl who I had accidentally sent it to, because I guess I didn't send it to my sister, replied back and she said, "Damn, she's so dark-skinned." Yeah, that's what she said. So I said, "LOL, I accidentally sent this to you. She's cute though." Then she said, "Who were you sending it to?" I was like, "LOL, yeah, if you could see her." "Who were you sending it to?" And then that's when I said, "I'm dark too," because as you can see, I'm a very dark-skinned woman and I have no regrets about that. And then she said, "Just the lighting, I guess, LOL." Guys, you know what really pissed me off about that is that you now were getting a whiff that I was feeling some type of way about what it is you were saying. So you tried to like tone it back now and be like, "Oh, I guess it's the lighting." Like, no, honey, that doesn't cut it. So I then said, "That's really discriminatory." I said her name, but I'm not going to say her name here. "And you should be ashamed of yourself for even saying that." It's comments like these that make so many girls like me and her bleach our skin because we don't feel beautiful enough. It's comments like these that perpetuate the light skins are better than dark skin debate. Because to be honest, you just came off as you feel she's not cute because of her skin. The girl who was sending me all this stuff is a mixed girl, lighter skin. Yeah, so she later replied back to me and tried to say sorry and all that, but to me, I wasn't having it. I mean, like, I'm 24, you're like a grown 27-year-old woman or whatever, how old you are, you're in your late 20s. I don't need to educate you. As someone who is like mixed with black, I can't even believe you would open up your mouth and say something so discriminatory like that. Like, it's crazy. There's colorism and we have to deal with other people who aren't in our community like saying these things about us, but when it comes from within the community, it's almost just as bad, and it's just really disgusting to me. So yeah, so basically colorism is when like people in a race are divided because of color. So a lot of times you see this in the black community when it comes to the dark skin versus light skin debate. This video is dedicated to all the dark and chocolate girls who are beautiful and wonderful and who are smart and don't always feel beautiful in their skin. I'm here to tell you that you are beautiful and I love you, and we all as dark girls love you, okay? I never really started to see issues with skin tone until I got into high school. The first time that I had an issue like this, I had a friend who was a lighter skinned girl. I wouldn't even call her light skin. She was more of brown skin, but again, like there are all these like different colors. You're either light skin or you're brown skin or you're dark skin. Like they're always trying to segregate us into different categories, and I just don't think it's always so necessary. Like we're all black, like what's the issue? I remember she was talking about dark skinned people, and she said, oh my god, dark skinned people are so ugly. Yeah, she said this in front of me, and I was her friend, and of course you can tell I'm a dark skinned woman. I remember feeling I felt so insulted. Like I felt like I was less than, like I wasn't deserving. And then she said, oh, but not you. Like that's how people always try to save themselves in a conversation like this. You're talking about dark-skinned people, so whether you're not talking about me as your friend, you are indirectly talking about me as your friend. And it was really, really hard. Well, I used to have thoughts about, you know, bleaching my skin so that I could be lighter. I found products online, and it was something that I really legit thought about. I saw a girl who was really dark, like darker than me, and she became light skin, and she was so beautiful, and it really looked like it changed her life, and it made me want to do it. But I'm really happy that I didn't, because I had enough confidence in myself and the skin tone that I was in that I felt, you know what, like this is just not an option for you. I have family members who have bleached, and it's just so dangerous. It's so bad for your skin. And like, I know there are some young people who do it and you can't really see the effects now, but a person in my family who did it, who was much older, we are now seeing the effects, and it's so bad. And they still continue to bleach to this day, even though they know it's really bad for them. And it's just really unfortunate that this is where we go, because this is how we feel, and this is how people make us feel. And people in our own community, like, you should know what's right and what's wrong, and if you don't in 2018, there's something seriously wrong with you and you need help. Those comments hurt me so much, and I can never look at that person the same again. I just feel like a lot of the times there's so many things that us as dark-skinned women, you know, feel we can't do. Like, I remember A$AP Rocky said something about dark-skinned girls wearing red lipstick. And I mean, that didn't stop me from wearing red lipstick, because I wear red lipstick all the time, and I'm not here to please anybody. So if you don't like it, I mean, that's your problem. But look at that, a black man saying this about black women. Like, I'm pretty sure your mom is black. Like, how could you even say this about your people? It's disgusting. And like, even Kodak Black, you know, he said that he doesn't want to be with dark-skinned women because he thinks he's ugly and that they're so strong and this and that. First of all, the trait of being strong, that is a trait that can be for anybody. Come on, like, a light-skinned woman can be just as strong. And I just think it's so ridiculous that we have people like this who are perpetuating this nonsense that, like, black women are like this, and not even black women, that dark-skinned women are like this, because it's just not true, you know? I feel like a lot of the times with black men, they make black women, particularly dark-skinned women, feel inferior. Like, if you watch the music videos, it's always light-skinned girls, you know, that foreign. Like, that's what they make it seem like it is to be idolized. If there's a black girl in the video, she's like less than, or like she's the girl who's like, you're just trying to fuck, like you're not trying to wife her or some shit like that. And it's just really sad. Even in TV shows, like, for example, Dear White Women, you have the main character who's like this light-skinned mixed girl, and then you have like her black side chick. It's so rare that you see like a dark-skinned girl as a lead character, which is why I really love the show She's Gotta Have It, because it was a change and she was so unapologetically herself. Like, we need that more. You know, it's deeper than what you think. Think about girls growing up who are dark girls like me, and it's just, I feel like the environment that we are growing up in these days is just so much worse. Skin is oftentimes equated with beauty, and that is not what beauty is about. Like, beauty is about how you present yourself, how you think, your mind. Like, it's not just about how you look. I was watching a TED Talk, and the host was talking about how she was at the casting call for Straight Outta Compton, and they were talking about the different sorts of girls that they were looking for this for casting. And there were, you know, the A girls, B girls, C girls. These were mostly lighter girls who did not wear weave. Like, that's literally what they asked for. And then there was the D girls. They were dark-skinned girls who were African American, who wear weave, and who are semi-attractive. Isn't that disgusting? That dark-skinned girls, they put them as semi-attractive, or they were willing to take you if you weren't even attractive, to show that, like, there are no, like, good-looking dark-skinned girls out there. Like, what is that? This is why I really love the melanin movement and the black girl magic movement. I feel like they're helping us see how beautiful we are, and like showcasing beautiful dark-skinned women, light-skinned women, brown-skinned women, like our greatness and how awesome we are. And it's so necessary, which is why when I see comments that say all girls are magic and white girl magic, it's like, no, that's not the point. We know you're beautiful. Nobody tells us we're beautiful, so we need that reinforcement out there to let us know that. Like, we can't all be fucking Beyonce. Some of us are fucking, I don't know, the amazing dark-skinned girls I see all over the fucking net. Guys, I just wanted to give you some food for thought. Just please, 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 please love yourself. Love yourself. Like, I can't stress that enough. Love the skin that you are in. You see all this melanin? I love it. All my discolorations, you see this here? I have lighter hands, but I never try to hide who I am. I hate that you can go into a beauty store and not find your shade, but there's 1,000 shades of white girl makeup. Like, just the other day, Tarte came up with 3 colored people shades. 3 out of all the white girl foundations they had. It's ridiculous, especially in 2018. But you know, we just have to keep calling out the injustice until it gets fixed. And it's a fight, but we've got to fight it together. So that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this little rant / discussion. I really want you to think about everything I've said and really just take something away from it. If you have any thoughts or comments on this video, make sure you leave them down below. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.